What is going on, everyone? Football Villain here with another trophy review and thoughts video for you today. Recently, I earned the platinum on College Football 25, or better known as NCAA Football 25. There aren't very many trophies. I think there are about 15, 16. I think that's actually higher than what I'm actually even saying. But I'm just going to assume around 15 to 16 trophies. There are no bronze trophies, so every trophy that you earn in this game is either going to be silver or gold, which is nice. But I want to go over this game. What a great game, honestly. Such a change in pace for football. I haven't played a college football game since NCAA Football 12. And, man, just what a change of pace. As y'all know, I'm not a huge fan of Madden, so as soon as this game came out, you know I was Johnny on it. There's a lot of very easy trophies in this game. There are a couple online that I am going to mention, but to get started, the very easy trophies. Win a game and play now. Literally, exhibition, there's an option for just play now mode, and literally all you have to do is just play a game. I don't even think you have to win it, just play a game. And honestly, you can make it even easier by just putting it on 1 minute quarters. But you do have to finish the game. But yeah, you put it on 1 minute quarters. You don't even have to win. Put it on freshman difficulty. But you just have to win a game and play now. There's also two trophies for an 80-yard passing touchdown and a 50-yard rushing touchdown. As long as you're playing on the freshman difficulty, like I said, pick one of the higher teams like Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and pick a really low team. I know a really low team in this game is like Ball State or Kent State. Pick one of those teams, and literally you'll get both of those trophies within the same game. You really shouldn't have much of an issue, especially if you're playing on freshman difficulty. There's another trophy for scoring a touchdown. I think that I got this trophy last, but it's pretty easy. Score a touchdown on the last play of the game and against a rivalry school. Basically, what you can do is when you're going through the play now, find two teams that have a rivalry with each other and pick one of those teams. That don't really matter. For example, Tennessee and Florida, you could do that, or I'm pretty sure Alabama and Georgia does too. But what you can do is put it on freshman difficulty. Like I said, you pick Tennessee and Florida. You can put it on 1 minute quarters. Basically, chew the clock all the way down to the last 5 or 10 seconds of the game. Make sure, though, that the clock hits 0, though, when you're running down the field. So I guess you could call a timeout at 3 seconds. Throw a streak down the sideline, and you'll score a touchdown on the last play of the game. Like I said, that's kind of one of those situational things, but you can do it pretty easily, and you can put it on 1 minute quarters to make it faster. But that trophy, it's a little tedious, but it's nothing too bad, especially if you've played any football games at all. You could probably do that pretty easily. There are two other trophies, one for earning a spot in the college football playoff, and one for winning the Heisman, and one for winning the national championship. That is all in dynasty mode. Again, you can play as Texas or play as one of the better schools, put it on freshman difficulty, and you could literally just beat all your opponents really easily. If you just keep throwing the ball to somebody that's really good and can catch the ball over and over and over again, you'll win the Heisman pretty easily. It's really not hard to win the Heisman in this game, and it's really not hard to win the national championship, especially if you're playing on freshmen. So we got those three trophies taken care of. So now I kind of want to get into the multiplayer stuff. There are two trophies for Ultimate Team. Very easy, though. All you have to do is start the Ultimate Team. Obviously, you click Ultimate Team, start it up, you'll get the trophy. And then for earning 10 challenges, completing 10 challenges, not earning, completing 10 challenges in Ultimate Team. Pretty easy. There are basic challenges in the Ultimate Team that you'll first come to. There's about 30 of them. All you have to do is complete 10. I promise you, they're super simple. You won't have an issue. I think it took me about an hour to do them. So yeah, I mean, super simple. I don't even think it took me that long. I'm saying an hour just as a really rough estimate. The biggest thing I do want to touch on are the last three trophies. So there is a trophy for downloading a team in the create and share area and then playing a game with them. So basically what you do to download kind of a fake team, go to create and share, go to the download center, and it'll ask you to download a team from there that somebody has made. Download, it doesn't matter what team, you can pick whatever team, download that team, go into Play Now, the Play Now mode. And when you go into the Play Now mode, you'll have to scroll a lot, but eventually you will find that team that you did download, and all you have to do is play a game. Now, don't quote me on this, but whenever I did it, I started it up and the trophy instantly popped. So I didn't even actually have to even play a game. As soon as I loaded it up, once I got my team downloaded and everything, it instantly popped as soon as I went into the game. So I don't know. I don't know if that was just a glitch or what that was, but it ended up popping. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know on that. And then the last two trophies, beat, and this is the Road to the College Football Playoff mode. Don't make that mistake from earning a spot in the College Football Playoff. There is a mode called Road to College Football Playoff. It is an online mode where you have to go against actual people. And these are the two hardest trophies, in my opinion, in the entire game, which is defeat an opponent with a higher tier and win on, basically you have to move up a division from rookie to freshman difficulty on the division scale, the ranking scale. So basically, for the higher tier, what you could do, you could actually boost this with somebody if you really wanted to, but basically pick a tier 2 or a tier 3 and go up against a tier 1. You could pick a tier 3 beating a tier 2. You could pick a tier 2 beating a tier 1 team. Just make sure that you do have a tier 1 or a tier 2 winning, or tier 2 or a tier 3 beating a tier 1 or a tier 2. Like I said, it can be kind of challenging because the online is pretty fresh and a lot of people are playing it, but there are some people that aren't very good. And the last trophy I do want to touch on is there is a trophy for going up to the freshman mode. If you're playing as a tier 2 team and you're playing against tier 3, which is lower tier teams, as long as you go 6-4, you shouldn't have any problems with this. But however, if you do anything else, if you do like a tier 1 beating a tier 3 or a tier 2, or like if you're doing like a tier 1 beating a tier 3, you ain't going to get as many points. But if you do a tier 2 beating a tier 3, you're going to get a little bit more points. But if you're a tier 3 beating a tier 1, you're going to get a